Okay, so this is your main page, right? You don't see anything on yours because you haven't created anything, okay? But once you start creating things, much like mine, you'll see I've got a bunch of stuff, okay? This is a web-based, program, so you're going to be able to get it from any computer, okay? So, like, if you're at home and you need to, you can go on your Chromebook and do it, okay? Or if you're in, like, another class, you can do it like that as well, okay? So, I need you to do this as I do it. It's going to go slow, and then you'll have opportunity to kind of explore, okay? So, don't work ahead, please. All right, so what you need to do is go up to Create, and then click Document. Do this now. We're going to title this Class Example. CLASS Example EXAMPLE, and click OK. Yeah, so then you will probably have like different boxes that pop up. Just click OK or X out of it. Okay? You have this screen. Does everybody have this screen if you're following along? Which, please, again, follow along. Okay? The 3 squares that you see are known as planes. Okay? All they are surfaces that you'll draw on. If you've ever done any kind of 3D drawing before, this concept should be easy for you. Okay? If not, that's fine. But you've got the top, the front, and the right. Kind of what we talked about yesterday. Okay? We're going to draw just on the top. I like to hide different planes. So how I'm going to do that, which for this purpose I would like you to do, is come over to the left-hand side, and you're going to hover over right with your mouse, and you see the eyeball. You're going to click on it, and it disappears. Hover over front, and click on the eyeball, and hide it. Okay, so you should have just like one square called top. If you need help, ask a neighbor, otherwise I'll be around. Okay? Good. Yep. Good. Yep. All right, so we have this one little square, and this is the surface we're going to draw on, okay? So in order to make a 3D object, and again, if you're doing anything else, please close out and just follow along. In order to make a 3D object, you got to start with a 2D object, okay? So we're going to go up to the upper left and click Sketch. Upper left, Sketch. Once you have clicked it, this little box should pop up. Then you're going to click that top plane. Okay, so where my cursor is, you're just going to click. And then you have another rectangle called Sketch 1 that pops up. If you don't have that Sketch 1 rectangle that pops up, then you're not going to be able to draw. Okay, so your plane is a starting point, but you have to have a sketch box to sketch or draw. So yeah, hey, some of your planes might be smaller or bigger compared to the sketch thing, and that's fine. It's not really going to distort. It might look a little different, but it's not going to distort anything for you. Okay, so we're here. Now we need a tool to draw with. It's much like if you're drawing with a pencil, a marker, a crayon, whatever. You got to pick what you're going to draw with. Okay? If you see on the upper toolbar, there's a line, a square, a circle, an arc, polygon, spline, and then just a little dot. Okay? For our purpose, we're going to use the line. So click the line. That's all you got to do right now. Now, with that line tool connected to your pointer, your mouse, okay, we're going to draw a line. But I don't want you to get click happy. Okay, so you're going to click once wherever, and you're going to move your mouse or finger, whatever, if you're on your Chromebook, and then you're going to click again. Okay, and once you click, there's a white box that pops up. Okay, so what I don't want though is I just want you to draw one line. Okay, so if you've drawn more than one, hit your back arrow on the upper left-hand corner. I need you to have a line with a white box with numbers in it. If you don't have that, redo it or ask for my help. So, draw a line. Click, click. So you just click.
Wait, she was probably
Alright, so you should have a box with numbers in it. Now, I repeat, do not click in the box. We want to change this to a 5-inch line. So all you have to do is type the number 5. Don't delete, don't click in the box, just type 5 and hit enter. And you should have, and then 5 and then enter. Yep, and then you should have a 5-inch line. If you don't have a 5-inch line because you didn't have a box, that means you clicked too many times. Okay? Does everybody have a line? It's okay. Ask questions if you don't. Now, some of you, listen, some of you may have hit escape or whatever, so you're not connected to the line anymore. That's fine. If you are still connected, then just stay connected. If not, you need to go back up and click the line tool and choose from the end of the line, and then you'll have it connected. Okay? Now, the next part. You don't have to make anything specific, but you're going to make some random shapes. So make a triangle or a square or something. Just by kind of clicking. Okay? I'm just kind of clicking around. Then, to close the shape, they need to be connected. Does that make sense? So I need to connect it to the first line. If you did not connect it, it will not turn gray. So if you have a shape that's not gray, that means it's not closed, and it will not turn 3D. Okay? So I'll be around checking on this. All right, once you have your shape that you've drawn, right? I drew this random thing. Some of you drew just triangles or whatever. That's fine. You need to make it 3D. So in order to do that, you have to click this green check box. And then up to the right of sketch is a button called Extrude. It looks like 2 cubes on each other. You click that. Then what you want extruded or to make 3D, you have to click on. So I have to click on the thing I drew, and it should pop 3D. Okay, so again, Extrude is in the upper left-hand corner, yep, and then click on the shape that you drew. So click on the triangle. Click on the triangles you guys drew. Oh, you click sketch, that's why. Click the X button. Right, so, once you have a 3D shape, listen please. Where it says depth, mine says 1 inch. This is where you can change how tall that object is. Okay, so if you want it to be like 5 inches tall, you can hit 5, enter, and it automatically changes. If you wanted something small like 0.5, you can change it like that. So, choose whatever height you want. It doesn't matter. Okay? And once you are happy with the object you've created, click the green button again with the check mark, and now you have a 3D object. Okay? Say I want to add something to this or put a hole in it or whatever. I repeat that process pretty much. So I would go sketch, I'd choose whatever like face I want to draw on. And again, you don't have to do this with me. And then I would choose the tool that I want. Okay, so if I want a circle on it, I click a circle and I draw a circle. If I wanted to change how big it is, I can just type it and enter. I hit the green button, and then I hit extrude. Now, if I wanted to make a hole, right, I have to click it, and either I can add it or I remove it. Removing it makes a hole. Adding it makes it something that's on top of it, right? Same thing, you can mess with your depth. You can mess with like the blind or whatever. Okay, so let's remove it and then hit green, and now I have this hole in this random shape. Okay. Couple things that we've already kind of noticed is if you have a mouse, you can either scroll in and out. You can hold down the scroll button and move it around. You can hold the right button and kind of flip the sides. Otherwise, over to the right, there's that view cube. You can click different sides to look at. Or this cube under it where it says camera and render options. You click that and isometric is your home view. Okay.